Happy greetings and salutations. This is Dow Welsh welcoming you to Make Your Own Headlines. Sponsored by the Ancrum Charcoal Company and the letter U. So, have you ever heard a question that you've never thought about? Here's one. What's one of the nicest things you can do for your knife? I mean, other than give it a ribeye to play with. Well, a recent article says one of the nicest things you can do for your knife is to sharpen it. And it went on to say that one of the best ways to sharpen your knife is with a whetstone. Now, that's not a random rock you pull out of Myers Lake. It's not a W-E-T whetstone, but a W-H-E-T whetstone. Whet, W-H-E-T, is a word that means to sharpen a blade. So, a whetstone is a sharpening stone. Now, sharpening with a whetstone takes some practice and a lot of YouTube videos, but it seems to be better than using a traditional pull-through sharpener. Those can leave your knife with a gnarly edge. That's not gnarly, dude. The goal is to get your knife sharp enough that it can cut through an onion like butter. Which just goes to show, even with knives, all food wants to be as great as butter. In the letter to the Hebrews, the following statement is made about the truth of the Bible. For the Word of God is living and active, full of power, and sharper than any two-edged sword. A two-edged sword cuts both ways, and God's truth is described as sharper than that. The Word of God is never dull. It always works. It's been said that it convicts and it converts. It confronts and it comforts. It condemns and it commends. It has good news and bad news. And the greatest good news it has is this: Jesus loved you and gave himself up for you. That truth is not all wet. That truth is better than butter. It's sharp enough to rescue your heart and your mind and your soul right this minute and forever. Make that one of your headlines today. Make Your Own Headlines is a little smidge of encouragement from Holland Avenue Baptist Church, desiring to help you make the gospel your biggest headline of the day. For more ways to listen and for more positive resources, check out hollandavenue.com.